A Google Business Profile Overview. My name is Sam. This is part of our SEO for Beginners series, and we are in our local SEO section. This video, we are going to talk about Google Business Profiles. We want to go over what a Google Business Profile is and why it's important. We'll briefly touch on the steps to set up a Google Business Profile, and then we'll go over a few key things to be aware of to optimize your profile so that you can best position yourself to show up in Google search results. So first, what is a Google Business Profile? And it's a free tool provided by Google to manage your business's online presence, specifically within Google's Maps search. Now, they do show up in normal traditional Google search results as well, but it sort of fits under the Maps umbrella there. It helps potential customers to find important information about your business, like when you're open, where you are, your address, your phone number, how to contact you. You have reviews and ratings on there, and then you can add lots of other information as well. And then it helps people to engage with you, and so they can find directions, they can call you. In the example of Disney World here, you can see ticket prices. They can click through to your website. So it's an important thing. People are very used to looking at Google Business Profiles if they're looking for a local business, and so if you don't have one, you're missing out on significant potential traffic and business. So quick steps on how to set up a Google Business Profile. First, you will need a Google account. That can be a Gmail account or it can be a Google Workspace account. You want to go to business.google.com, and then you can set up or claim an existing business listing if there happens to be an existing one. Otherwise, you can set up a new one. You want to go in, enter all of your information to make sure it's accurate. We talked about NAP, name, address, phone number, consistency in the last video, and we'll have another video on that, but we want to make sure that we're using the same business name, the same address, the same phone number as we are on our website and any other places online. You will need to then verify your business. Google gives different options. You don't actually get to pick which options. Sometimes they'll send a postcard. Sometimes they will ask for a video for you to record. Sometimes it's through email. Sometimes it is through phone verification or text verification. Whatever options they give you, you need to go through and do that to verify the profile. And then you can do this before you verify as well, but then add descriptions, add photos, completely fill out the profile. Moving forward, why optimization matters. It boosts your visibility in local search results. That's going to be the number one reason why you'd want to do this, is that when people are searching for your type of business in their area, if you have a well-optimized Google Business Profile, that's going to be the best thing that you can do to try to show up for those search terms. Your website should support this as well, but if you don't have the Google Business Profile, you can't show up in map results. You won't show up in the Google Map Pack that we see over here in the coffee shop near me search. So you really need to have that. It will increase the number of people that are seeing you and engaging with your business. Obviously you're showing up for more, but then also leaving reviews. If you're a restaurant or things like that, people can add pictures and so forth. And then it will improve trust with potential customers. Obviously, if you have good reviews, that's going to make it more likely that someone would go and check out your business. You can update photos of your business. You can add regular updates, kind of like a social media post within the profile. And all of that is going to matter for you. Key optimization steps, things to be thinking of. Use location-specific keywords within the content of your profile. Make sure you're selecting your accurate business category. If we look back here, you can see the business category here is coffee shop, coffee shop, coffee shop. If you were a coffee shop, obviously you would want to have that. This has a really important, it's a really important ranking factor. If you have the incorrect business category, or if you have a category that's not targeting even your main terms, you're going to have a hard time showing up for those terms. Add high quality photos and videos. It's good to use all the options that Google gives you. It's also good from a user perspective. People like looking at photos and checking out the place that they're going to, or the services or products or food or what you have. So adding high quality photos and videos is helpful. Reviews, extremely important, both from an SEO ranking algorithm factor, but also from a conversion factor. Obviously, if you have bad reviews, that's not going to help people want to choose you. Post updates regularly. So there's Google posts or updates that you can add to your Google business profile. We can do events, offers. It's not exactly social media, but you can kind of treat it in ways as social media posts. If you're already posting social content, usually that could also work on your Google business profile. Ensure NAP consistency. So your name, address, phone number, we had mentioned this, but you just want to make sure that it's all the same across all of your different online listings. And then fill out everything that you can. There's about the business, there's services, there's products, there's other types of categories of information that you can fill out. I would fill out absolutely everything that I could fill out. It's going to better position you to show up in search results. Moving forward here, then monitoring and adjusting your profile. So they have their own insights. There's a little screenshot down there at the bottom where you can see how many people have interacted, how many people have seen the profile, which searches your profile is showing up for, how many people have called or asked for directions or clicked to the website. So keep track of that, and ideally that's improving over time. Based off of that, you can try improving how you're positioning through making sure your services are up to date, improving your descriptions and services or the business, updating photos, getting, again, reviews, things like that we had talked about. Business hours do matter. This is a little tricky one depending on what type of business you have. If it's a physical like store or restaurant, it's just going to be obviously the hours that you have. If it's a service-based business, I would lean towards having longer business hours. You do need someone to be able to answer the phone, or if someone's at the shop or a store, again, someone needs to be there. But business hours are a ranking factor. If your business is closed, it's less likely that you will show up in a search result because the business isn't open. So you want to be truthful about this, but the more business hours open you have, the better it's going to position you. And then you can test strategies to improve engagement and visibility. So again, that's going back through looking at obviously getting more reviews. You can play around with updating the content within your description and your services and products, keeping photos updated and so forth. But you don't want to be stagnant. You want to be continuing to make tweaks and adjustments, adding more rich content to your profile, and then tracking and seeing how that's affecting it. Key takeaways. A fully optimized profile is essential for local SEO. You just have to have it. You're going to be missing out on a very, very key part of local SEO if you don't have a Google business profile. You want to keep it accurate and updated. Don't let it sit. Ideally, you're making updates a couple times a month at least through it, and that could just be with posts or adding new pictures or things like that. Responding to reviews and then getting reviews. So encourage reviews and then respond to those reviews. Last thing here, all right, that's everything that we have actually. So thank you for your time. This is again part of our SEO for Beginners series. This serves as an overview of a Google business profile, why you would want it, and some tips to set it up and optimize it. We'll be continuing our series in the next video. Thank you for watching.